Now, sincerity everywhere in each and every action is needed. Ikhlasul amali lillah. To have your action only for the sake of Allah, that is called ikhlas. Regarding ibadat, and ikhlas fil amal in a broad sense means to do whatever you are doing, you are doing it professionally with full sincerity. In every action, three things are needed. Number one, the talent. Number two, the professionalism. And number three, the sincerity. These three get together, the result will be perfect. If there is lack of any one of these three, that will be a Mickey Mouse business. Result will never be good. And Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam says in a hadith, إذا أراد أحدكم أن يعمل شيئا فليتقن عمله كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. When somebody wants to do something, so he should do his amal with itqan. So itqan, when we analyze it, so the result is those three things. Number one, the talent. Number two, the professionalism. And number three, the sincerity. But here the surah is named a Surah Al-Ikhlas. And in surah, nothing regarding amal is mentioned. Surah is regarding Tawheed. That is the subject of the surah. So Tawheed is the action of human heart. So when you believe in Tawheed, that must be with full sincerity, having no reservation, no doubt, no if and buts. Because in Aqidah, furthermore itqan is needed. That must be firm. If Aqidah is not firm, that is not called Aqidah. And when Aqidah is firm, so for the sake of that Aqidah, the person concerned, he will be ready for any sacrifice. Because brain compromises, but heart does not. This is the case. Brain compromises, but heart does not. Brain gets confused. Whatever it learned and got it, it gets confused. But heart does not confuse. Whatever it gets, good or bad, he has conviction to that. He is convicted to that thing. And the best example is love with someone. If somebody falls in love with someone, yes, so then he is not ready for any compromise. Neither he listens to his parents, not to his teacher, not to the whole world. As long as his heart itself will not throw that thing. Got it? Even though the people, the kith and kin, the relatives, the elders will be blaming him or her, but who cares? Got it? Because that is case of heart, and heart does not compromise. Got it? Mutanabbi. Who? Who is Mutanabbi Mawli Yusuf? Not the crazy. You can call him the prophet of the poetry of Arabic language. The Arab believe in him like a prophet. Yes? As far as poetry is concerned. There are prophets of everything. Like we say that Socrates, he was the Baba Adam of philosophy. Got it? So, Mutanabbi, but he was a colorful man. Got it? And this was his talent who took him from being a Saqa to sit with the kings and in the king's majlis. Otherwise he was Saqa. You know Saqa? The Afghanis must know Bacha Saqa. You don't know Bacha Saqa? Who was Bacha Saqa? You don't know him. Street washer, but the one who got the kingdom there in Afghanistan. Yes or not? Otherwise he was street washer. So you have to learn your own history. He was Bacha Saqa because his father was actually a street washer. So that's why he's called what? Bacha Saqa, and I mean the son of Saqa. So Saqa is the guy who has the skin bake and wash the street. Got it? Also bringing the drink water for drinking water for the people as well. So same was the case of Mutanabbi. Yes, but he used to sing in himself. So a poet was passing by, he heard him. He said, what? He repeated it. He said, whose poetry is this? He said, that's mine. He said, what are you doing here on the streets? Got it? So he said, what should I do? He said, you should be with the kings. And thus, he got his place there with king. So he was called as king poet. Got it? So he says, regarding love, कि ग़ज़लुल ग़वाज़िल फ़ौक़ क़ल्बि ताइही. Well, Yusuf, you don't know how, the rhythm and the rhyme. Yes, because you have never played harmonium. I did it, that's why I know how to sing. कि ग़ज़लुल ग़वाज़िल फ़ौक़ क़ल्बि ताइही وهو الأحبة منه في سودائه فمن أحب لعاصيا لك في الهوى قسما به وبحسنه وبهائه لا تعزل المشتاق في أهوائه حتى يكون حشاك في أحشائه فَوَمَنْ أُحِبُّ لَعَاصِيًا لَكَ فِي الْهَوَىٰ قَسَمًا بِهِ وَبِحُسْنِهِ وَبَهَائِهِ مَضَتِ الدُّهُورُ وَمَا أَتَيْنَا بِمِثْلِهِ وَلَقَدْ أَطَافَ عَجَزْنَا عَنْ نُزَرَائِهِ. Yes, you have to have the sitar or the rabab or something, then it will work. So what he says? That لا تعزل المشتاق في أهوائه. Regarding love, you should not blame the lover. حتى يكون حشاك في أحشائه. Until your intestine become his intestine. Got it? Because as you know, that even though that's the case of love, but the actually steam is going from where? from the intestine, and that's why Allama said, he said that love with wealth and love with worldly attachment and love with so and so and he and she, he said that. The people, the love, they call it love. This is not love. The actual love is with Allah and Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And what they call it love, he said that this is not love. So what is this? So in the second half or couplet, he answered that. This is steam of eating wheat. Do you know what I'm saying? Steam is going up and people are falling in love with. Got it or not it? So anyhow, Mutanabbi says कि ला ताज़िल المشتاق في أوائه حتى يكون حشاك في أحشائه عزل العوازل فوق قلب الطائح. You are blaming a lover that is useless. Why? عزل العوازل فوق قلب الطائح. That look like say that this is the shape of heart. So he said that you are blamed if it will enter to his body and it will approach the heart. So it will touch the surface of the heart. And as far as the love is concerned, that love is there inside the heart, so that blame cannot approach that place. So it means that that will slip. God, what a philosopher he was. كعزل العوازل فوق قلب الطائح وهو الأحبة منه في سودائه فومن أحب لعاصيا لك في الهوى. He said, I swear by my beloved. I swear by my beloved. لَعَاصِيًا لَكَ فِي الْهَوَىٰ. In case of love, I will disobey you. I will never listen to your blame or to your advice or to your nasiha. فَوَمَنْ أُحِبُّ لَعَاصِيًا لَكَ فِي الْهَوَىٰ قَسَمًا بِهِ وَبِحُسْنِهِ وَبَهَائِهِ. I swear by my beloved and by his beauty and by his value and virtues. And then he said that why I am so. Centuries are past. Centuries are past. And no one happened in this world like him. Yes, beautiful and handsome came. وَلَقَدْ أَتَى فَعَجَزْنَ عَنْ نُظَرَائِهِ. But they were not his equals. What a man this Mutanabbi was. These are actually God-given things. Got it? That is what? God-given thing. So anyhow, now why for Aqidah? The heart, not the brain. Because when the heart accepts something, it does not listen to anybody. It does not compromise. Sahaba Ridwanullah alayhim ajma'een, they were listening to anybody. Say, no. All alone. What? One Sahabi Raziyallahu ta'ala an, when he was captured along with his group, and the Roman emperor, he told him that if you will prostrate to me, I will release you. He said, our Prophet told us, there is no prostration but only to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So he said, then you have to face the result. He said, whatever, we are ready for that. Then he said that if you will kiss my forehead, then I will release all of you. So he went to him and kissed his forehead. And thus they got released. When they came back, Sayyidina Umar radiallahu ta'ala, he kissed his forehead that this is a man. When it was the case of sajda, he took a stand. And when that was the case of something which is permissible, now kissing the forehead of someone, that is not haram. Got it? He said that he got released himself and his group as well. Got it? So, Sahaba Ridwanullahi alayhim ajma'in, they were not listening to anybody, ready for any sacrifice. Ready? And thus, they conquered in 30 years the whole area. 3 continents. How many? 3 continents. In almost how much? 30 to 40 years. Because when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam came to Medina, so the Islamic State was only on 276 square miles. 276. And in his lifetime, in 10 years, it extended to 1 million square miles. And thus, after him, in the time of Khulafai Rashidin, Ridwanullahi alayhim ajma'in, it was getting extended. When Sayyidina Umar was there, so Islamic State was 2.2 million square miles. Got it? Yes. And in the time of Usman, radiyallahu ta'ala an, those many conquests, that when Usman radiyallahu ta'ala an, he was passing away, it was 6.4 square miles, million square miles. Got it? Why it was so? They were ready for any sacrifice. They were ready for any sacrifice. Now look, with weapon you can kill lot of people, but you cannot conquer the area. We saw it in our own time. Yes or not? Yes. Iraq is conquered. Libya is conquered. Tunis, Yemen, Afghanistan. Got it? That's why it is said that this is not the weapon which fight, the man behind the weapon. And man behind the weapon, what is his aim? What for he is fighting? If he is not satisfied with that what for I am fighting, he will, because his brain is not supporting him then. Got it? But when he will become satisfied with that what is my aim, then he doesn't care. Got it? So regarding every single action, full sincerity. But anyhow, here the surah is named Surah Al-Ikhlas. So this is Ikhlas in Tawheed. Ibn Masud radiallahu ta'ala anhu says that Quraysh asked the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam, that what is the lineage of your God you are talking about? Whose father he is, whose son he is, which tribe he belongs to. And Ikramah says that Ibn Abbas told us that Ka'b ibn Ashraf and Huyay ibn Akhtab, 2 big Jews, they asked the same question. Because their gods were known, especially of Mushrikeen, that this one, yes, made of copper, and that one, that's made of gold, and the third one made of a wood, and the fourth one, that is made of a stone. So tell us about the reality of your God. So this surah came to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The subject and theme is Tawheed. Hasan Basri rahmatullah alayhi, he was asked by someone that akhbirni anillah. So Hasan Basri rahmatullah alayhi, he said, if you are asking about his entity, so qul huwallahu ahad. If you are asking about his resemblance, so laysa kamislihi shay'un. Nothing and no one can resemble Allah. If you are asking about his qualities, so huwallahu allazi la ilaha illahu alimul ghaybi wa shahada huwa ar-rahmanur rahim. Huwallahu allazi la ilaha illahu الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر سبحان الله عما يشركون هو الله الخالق البارئ المصور له الأسماء الحسنى يسبح له ما في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم. Got it? So the guy said, I am not asking of this. So Imam Hasan Basri rahmatullah alayhi told him, if you are asking me about Allah, so that is what I told you. And whatever more than that, that cannot be Allah, that will be a creature, not a creator. Got it? So they asked the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam that siflana rabbaka wansibhu lana. Define your God to us and tell us about his lineage. So Allah said, Qul, say, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and wherever in the beginning of a surah or in the start of an ayah, the word Qul is there. Qul means say. Qul means. So when this word is there in an ayah in the beginning or in a surah, so we call it announcement or declaration that this is a declaration of Quran. Amr Alani. What is that, Mullah Yusuf? Amr Alani. They declare it. Qul, say, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So look at me, they ask him that, tell us about your God, whose father or son he is. So now the answer is, Huwallah. Now look at my body language. That Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Huwallah, he is Allah. What are you talking about? It does not make sense. Asking a question about Allah like this, Huwallah, he is Allah. Got it? Like a alim, that if somebody asks about him, can he lead the prayer? Yes. So you cannot answer, you should not answer. Yes, I saw him 10 times that he was leading prayer. You will look at him like this. Oh bro, he's an alim. So what do you think about an alim, that he cannot lead a prayer? You know what I'm saying? Now you understood? That's what the answer means. That he is Allah. What are you talking about? Qul, say, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, Huwallah, he is Allah. And that is sufficient an answer. That is. But to make it further more clear, Ahadun, he is the only one. Even though Mufassirin, they explain in different way. They say actually answer is Allahu Ahadun, that Allah is only one. So what this Huwa? What this? So they say that Huwa is Zamirul Shan. Huwa is Zamir Shan. Got it? So it is not connected to anything. But that's Zamir Shan. Like we say, oh bro, khabar dada, sahun inast. What? Sahun inast. Khabar dada. In Pashto we say, Urdu mein hum kehte hain, baat ye hai. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, the story is this. Allahu ahad, that Allah is only one. Got it? Or the case is this, that Allahu ahadun, Allah is. Zamir Shan mean the case is. The case is Allahu ahadun, that Allah is only one. But the way we explained it, I think that is much more suitable. Because they asked about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whose son or father he is. So Allah said, say, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, huwa Allah. He is Allah. To zip their mouth. So now huwa is mubtada, Allah is, say, khabar awwal, and ahadun is khabar sani. Say, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, huwa Allah, he is Allah, ahadun, the only one. So now, wahid and ahad, both normally we translate it one. We translate it one. But here, we didn't say one, we say only one. We said. So the wahdat and oneness in wahid, that is called wahdat adadi. And wahdat and oneness in ahad, that's called wahdat zati. I will explain it. Now wahdat adadi, you are counting. So you say one. You say, so the hearer is expecting that now you will say two. And then you will go ahead 3, 4, 5. And the moment you will say the only one, so you cut it. That like is there is nothing before one, so there is nothing after the only one. Got it? Before one, there is nothing. Yes? But you said one, so after that there are there. Ila ma la nihayata lahu. You will go up to innumerable counting. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. But the moment you said the only one, so you cutted it. Period. So wahid is wahdat adadi and ahad is wahdat. Wahid is wahdat adadi and ahad is wahdat. Where you were. Yes, be alert. Say, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, huwa Allah, he is Allah. Ahadun, the only one. Qul, say, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, huwa Allah, he is Allah. Ahadun, the only one. Allahu Samad. Allahu Samad. Allah is Samad. So what is Samad? More than one meaning. Literally, Samad means the solid one. Samad means the solid one. Samad means the stable one. And Samad mean the one who needs none and everything needs him. Who needs none and everything or everyone needs him. That is Samad. And Imam Bukhari rahmatullahi narrated from Abdullah ibn Abbas in Kitab al-Tafsir that man yusmadu ilayhi fil hawaij yurja'u ilayhi. Well, Yusuf, man yusmadu ilayhi fil hawaij yurja'u ilayhi. That the one to whom all the people present their needs and their necessities. That, oh Allah, do this for me, and oh Allah, give me this, and oh Allah, remove this mushkil and difficulty of mine. So in hajat, the entity you are returning to, he is called Samad. He is called Samad. Allahu Samad, Allah is Samad. So in translation you will find he is needless. They say needless. But it does not qualify the proper meaning of Samad. As I told you, Samad means solid. Samad means the stable. Yes. And Samad means who needs none and everything and everyone needs him. And Samad means Mayusmadu ilayhi fil hawaij, to whom everybody is returning and asking for his need and necessities. Got it? Allahu Samad. Lam Yalid. Lam Yalid. He begot not. So begetting is for children. Begetting is, now we say that Mr. So-and-so begot a child. He begot a child. Lam Yalid. He begot not. Walam yulad, nor he is begotten. He begot not. He does not have any son. He begot not means that he does not have any son. Walam yulad, nor he is begotten means that he is not the son of anybody. He has no son, so he is not father. And he is not father, so he has no son. Got it? Lam yalid. He begot not, walam yulad, nor he is begotten. So no father, no son. No father, no son. Walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. And there is none kufuwan. Kufuwan means co-equal. Walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad, and there is none equal or comparable to him. No one is there to be equal of Allah, or you can compare him to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Got it? Abu Ali al-Rozbari, a great scholar of Ilmul Kalam, he said, Huwallahu ahad. Allah is the only one. So he says, Nafyut ta'addud, numeration is abolished. What? Number in numeration, that is abolished. Allah Samad, he is solid. So breakage is abolished. That there is no breakage to the entity of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why? Because breakage could be in a thing which is consist of particles. Which is what? Say, consist of particle. So Allah is not consist of particles. How you will break him? Or how he will get broken? So Allah is Samad, unbreakable. Allah is Samad, Lam Yalid, Walam Yulad. He begot not, walam yulad, nor he is begotten. So nafyul mujanasa. There is no one of his jins. There is no one of his kind. There is no one of his kind. Walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. So Imam Ali says, ke nafyul musawat. Nafyul musawat wal mumathala. That there is no resemblance and no equality with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So he said that four things are mentioned here in this surah about Allah. Allahu Ahad, Nafyut Ta'addud, numeration is gone. Allahu Samad, breakage is gone. Lam Yalid Walam Yulad, Mujanasat, and being of his kind, that is gone. Walam Yakullu Kufuwan Ahad, Mumasalat, resemblance or equality, that is gone. Got it? And Sheikh Rahmatullahi alayhi, He mentioned that in Surah, there are two pleas, P-L-E-A, two pleas. And for the first plea, there are the arguments or the proofs. And for the second plea, the proofs are in the coming to Surah, Qul a'udhu bi rabbil falaq and Qul a'udhu bi rabbin nas. So what's the first plea? Qul say, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, huwallahu ahad. He is Allah, ahadun, the only one. This is one plea. This is one plea. Allah samad, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He is needless or self-sufficient or eternal. This is second plea. Now the first plea was, He is the only one. So now look, He is the only one means having no partner. Partners are for three types. Either having the high share, or having the lower share, or having the equal share. Got it? So Allah said, Lam yalid, Lam yalid, He begot not, He begot not. So He is not the father of anybody. He is not the father, because son is the lower share to his father. Got it? Walam yulad, nor he is begotten. He is not the son of anybody. Otherwise, the father would have been the upper sharer with him. Got it? Walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad, and there is none co-equal to him. So of the same level partner. So there is no any high stage partner, not lower stage partner, nor equal stage partner with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Furthermore, inshallah, wa sallallahu ta'ala ala khairi khalqillah.